train him right at the marker. The 47, let's see if he got it. Daveren Rayner makes the tackle. Gleason facing pressure, steps up, throws, incomplete. Threw it over Vandeross's head. Daveren Rayner's hit on Gleason, I think, impacted where that ball landed.
It was a pressure. The first one to arrive, they eats up the protecting back, Quaysheen Scott, and then of course, Daveren
improved at that position with his talents. A transfer from Missouri. And they give it to him to start, and he's ahead for just a couple. Daveren Rayner leading the defensive surge for Kentucky, and Ole Miss, as usual, go quickly. And Cy-Hawk rivalry, one of the best in college football, Iowa and Iowa State. Logan Diggs, the ball carrier.
Tight coverage talked you out of that hitch they've thrown over and over again.
Lacey dropped for a loss.
On a couple throws.
Good coverage by Quaysheen Scott on the punt. On first down, T1 Lacey got stood up, so we're not yet 3 minutes into the second half, but neither team can gain an inch right now. That's 0.
This has him back behind the sticks.
Out of the gun, the handoff to Damian Taylor. Troy transfer, scored a touchdown in the first half. He got 1. That's a huge call. Have to go third quarter. The pitch out wide to Kewan Lacey, and he's collared around the 30-yard line for a pickup of 5. Daveren Rayner made the tackle. Simmons might have been a design quarterback draw. He got stopped in his tracks near the first down marker.
They want to get him on the edge this game. And he's going to start with 5 wide receivers. Dante McMillan in the backfield. They're going to throw on first down. It's tipped up in the air, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35-yard line. Good return. Daveren Rayner brings it back. First play of the game, interception, and a 25-yard return as Ryan Nichols, the cornerback, tipped it in the air, and Rayner intercepted it. Had 2 first-quarter interceptions against Ole Miss. And on the first play from scrimmage tonight, Daveren Rayner with a pick. It led to a touchdown a couple plays later.
A really nice job by Nichols of this offense.
Eagles on second down and 8, floated. And it's going to land incomplete. Noah Kim was trying to hit his tight end LeMaster in stride again.
Yeah, and look at 7 right here. Rayner, okay, really good coverage. They love their linebackers to run sideline to sideline.
A couple of weeks ago, suffering a medical emergency. Going back to Beamer, I said, does Lenora Sellers have to run the ball effectively for this offense?
The short window of time you have to make that decision.
Luke Doty in a quarterback now.
We were talking to Bush Hamden and Mark Stoops about that. You have a couple.
They've got to be able to run the football. Ryan Puglisi is in at quarterback as he hands to Bowens, and Pug is one of those.
Christian Clark, the running back. That looked like a designed run for Manning. He had nowhere to go. Kentucky was all over that. Daveren Rayner from his middle linebacker spot was right there to put a hit on Manning.
Down, it's an all-out pressure, cover 0 behind it, and there's just no lanes for Arch Manning to run on this quarterback draw.
Lineup for the whole start of this season. Now a lot of new faces here on 3rd and long.
Sanders 6'8", 305. Kentucky sends the house, and they get to Aguilar. Daveren Rayner with the sack, his first of the season.
Bishop's going to come up and try to help out. A little bit of miscommunication as he saw Deshaun Bishop's eyes were inside at first. I think he thought Jesse Perry was going to take the outside guy. Then he had to redirect late, and that caused the pressure on Aguilar.
On the road last week against Arkansas was buoyed by great defensive fourth quarter performance. There's a huge hit in the hole and a gain of only 1. Daveren Rayner came in to lay the lick on Cobb. Whew.
And here you'll get that 0 nose, Tom, with big David Gusto.
Little game up front. Cobb runs into trouble and a lose a yard. It's Rayner again. Boy, it's a game against FBS competition. And here's Baugh on first down. Let's take a look at him. 5 yards on first down. Here's Baugh again. And Baugh gets taken down after gain of a couple with Rayner.
Timeouts, but you got to get down quick or you'll waste too much time.
Lagway sidearms it out. It's picked up again. Third of the game. This one belongs to Daveren Rayner. Two picks for Kentucky have come on tips.
They're just going to try to hit.
Please reset to
chain
12
ball on the
seconds.
flats here. And
12 seconds. Thank you.
Ball is behind. He does have a defender falling into his legs there, but I think that was just a miss. Tried to sidearm that one and left it too far inside. Baugh did his best to bring that down, but
7 to 8, depending on where George wants to cut me off, which he always tries to do.
Here comes pressure. And a sack. Daveren Rayner. For Kentucky defense, which lit up Auburn with pressure last week. First of the night, it's a loss of 10.
boy, it was just great effort in here, and you're going to get a handful of guys just compressing that pocket into the lap of Tramel Jones.
It's a slide buster, Jordan. You know it's gap protection, so you just overload multiple gaps, understanding that one of those guys.
This Paris goes under center. Quick handoff on the end around. Aiden Little's gain of 2. Up the middle with Fauntleroy, and he's taken down. Daveren Rayner all over that one. The middle linebacker. Most important, he's aggressive, he disrupts, he causes havoc, he comes downhill. SEC co-defensive player.
On 2nd down and 6, with Antoinette, his mom and family watching, Diego Pavia brought down by Rayner. Pavia on the quarterback draw, keeps it down to the 16-yard line. Let's go downstairs to Quinn. And all of the lights were on him on that last reception. That pass complete to Barnett. Interesting that Cole Spence told us he was a wrestler. 1 and 6. Lassiter, nowhere to go. That's a 4th down. With under 3 minutes to go. Berlowitz surveys, pulls, incomplete in the end zone, and the Wildcats will take over on downs as the defense gets a rare win on that sequence.